I was using Apple Maps, and usually I don't have a problem with it, but then when you get some of those roads going on top of each other.
Yeah. So which exit did you miss? The last one?
No, not the last one. I don't remember which one. It was like in the middle.
Simone is at a routine health check with Dr. Scott Jensen.
Let's just go ahead and take a quick look at you. Look straight at me if you would.
One of 400,000 college students in Minnesota.
Deep breath.
And if you ask Simone,
And again.
landing a job out of college, any job, is hard.
That's what I've heard from many of my friends who graduated 2 years ago, even last year. They're having a hard time finding jobs, which is very concerning for Minnesota.
If Simone were to give her home state a health checkup, she'd rattle off a quick prescription.
Crime has just continued to increase throughout the years, and so that's something that needs to be addressed. We want leaders who are going to be honest with us, who are going to tell us the truth. We do not want to be playing sports with biological males.
As for health insurance in her near future,
Once I have to then have my own health insurance and deal with that stuff on my own, I've heard that it is very complicated, and so that definitely is a concern of mine.
but Gen Zers aren't the only ones mind blown by basic medical bills when they find themselves on their own plan. And for this lifelong Minnesotan,
You've been seeing me now for 35 years. That's a long time.
It's been amazing.
it's not the newest roundabout in the neighborhood that's bothering Bud,
I mean, you're active, you still golf, you can walk 18 holes.
nor his golf game.
For me and my family, it's expensive.
It's the cost of health insurance.
Because what happens a lot of times is I have a procedure and then all of a sudden I'm quite surprised by what my portion is that I have to pay. It's very confusing.
Insurance company became the big player. Government became the big player.
My drug costs are out of control.
Some 2 million Minnesotans, aged 55 and older, are getting squeezed, like Bud.
If we don't get serious about healthcare, we are going to continue to see a rising rate of chronic medical problems, absolutely overwhelming the system.
So why not hire the smartest guy in the room to fix it?
Because if you don't have your health, you really don't have much.
Over a decade ago, Dr. Jensen knew the ACA would eventually cripple household budgets.
We are on the cliff, our current healthcare system, with the Affordable Care Act.
That's why, as governor, Dr. Scott Jensen would call a special session to deal solely with the looming health insurance catastrophe.
We need someone who understands the insurance system, understands the application of healthcare services, understands where hospitals make their money, how clinics make their money, how radiologists make their money.
I need you here for me.
My pleasure and my privilege. Thank you, Bud.
What Dr. Jensen won't do is saddle our grandkids with the biggest financial crisis since '08.
Yeah, where's his eyeball? There you go. Boop, 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 boop. Your heart's perfect. There are so many ways that fraud insinuates itself into the healthcare profession.
Our broken healthcare system cannot be rebuilt without stopping the billion-dollar fraud pipeline flowing out of Minnesota.
A monumental fraud that was being perpetrated on our state, a brazen and corrupt scheme to take advantage of a program designed to feed needy children.
Fraud is having a moment in Minnesota, and it's not a good one.
A scheme that turned out to be the single largest COVID-19 fraud case in the entire United States of America.
As governor, Scott Jensen will sign off on an independent inspector general to catch corrupt schemes happening right under our noses. Better to stop the fraud at the back door of DHS than trying to confiscate property in Kenya and Somalia.
These other programs, they're not COVID fraud schemes. These are traditional healthcare fraud schemes.
And sending some of that money to overseas terror organizations.
We're talking about billions at this point, and whistleblowers within DHS in Minnesota predict that it could exceed $6 billion.
Scott Jensen will also streamline state cooperation with the U.S. Attorney's Office to claw back funds stolen from Minnesota's blue-collar base. With a direct tax rebate, you will get some of your money back. A promise worthy of the words we've sung for generations.
Minnesota, hail to thee.
Scott Jensen will appoint a broad group of citizens to respectfully restore our flag to its proper stature.
With a shout and song.
Our state and our flag are worth the fight.